Hey, what's up guys, Thomas Roger here today, and in today's video I thought I'd just go through the Ed Sheeran subreddit today, and yeah. So the first thing right here, all three versions of the Multiply fan art, with the original Multiply, Wembley edition, and the 10th anniversary. I love it, all three versions compiled on there, which I just love that so much. Blue 669 on Reddit, you know. Yeah, all the versions of Multiply compiled into one looks amazing. Blue 6699. 669, yes. Here we go. Do you think Ed will ever reach his peak with his with this new series? I remember him saying that Divide will be his biggest era during his career, but could this upcoming series be close to anything like any era during the Mathematics collection success-wise? I see the comments on here. I think Play will be on the scale of Divide, but oldest, I don't know. New, yeah, okay, new is first. Basically, nobody reaches new levels of success with their 7th or 8th or 9th album. There's a lightning in a bottle when an artist is new that is almost impossible to recapture unless they were on hiatus for like a decade and dropped an instant classic out of nowhere. Off the top of my head, Kanye West peaks in popularity around his 6th to 8th album. I guess technically Taylor Swift, but I feel like that's mostly because of the tour. Not like the new music, it's only a handful of people. As an artist, yes, but the commercial success will probably not top his latest, but it could still match it. I'm very much looking forward to the new series. I think he'll be good with being successful enough to release new music and tour, but is in a different stage where he wants and needs to be a dad as well. He always cared more about the long-term career and touring more anyway. Probably not, but he doesn't need to anymore. Subtract and Autumn Variations both reached #1, despite the barely there promo. #1 out of only his fans. He's gonna keep being successful. He has reached that point in his career where he can do whatever he wants and be successful either way, despite the critics' negative thoughts about his music. It's not like he's ever been actually loved by critics, so nothing new. He even said so himself. I think the difference between him and other artists is level, that he's very grounded. He knows he wants out of each era and gets it. No more, no less. That's enough for him. This isn't to say he can't never do it, but if it happens, it will happen organically, like it did with Divide, not something he can plan. I just remember when Castle and Hill and Shape of You dropped, people weren't into Shape of You at all, and it slowly started to gain traction until it became the massive song it is today. It will all depend on the landscape of the music industry the moment he drops the album singles, what's popping and what's not. If we go by numbers though, 2017 was a different time where album sales and single sales were bigger. Now artists have to release a million versions of the same album to reach those highs or be a streaming monster to pick up the physical slack. So it's way more difficult than 8 years ago. I'm so excited. I'm excited to hear the new album novel. I do think Ed is a streaming monster if you think about it. With the Divide era, he didn't reach his peak. He literally reached the peak, so I don't know. Yeah, and I'm asking if he'll reach that again. I can't see him being as big as he was during Divide. I don't know if he'll have an album as universally loved as Multiply, but it doesn't matter anymore. He's become big enough that he can just do whatever he likes, release the music he wants, and he will never be dropped. So true. I don't think so. I think he will remain successful for many years, but his commercial peak has been and gone. Everyone who has been at the very top will experience that. Album sales are also significantly lower than they were in 2017, for a start, not to mention downloads of singles being completely insignificant, as Ed benefited from that back in the day too. I agree. I also believe he's in peace with it, and his priorities are not on success, but to have fun and focus on doing what gives him joy, family, music-wise, etc. That's exactly what I said in the sum of it all, and yes, I believe so too. the man deserves a break. So true. And Ed's still on tour, and at the same time, he's finished with mathematics, and I can't wait to see what play brings in the next series. Weird coincidence. Okay, so I was listening to Touch and Go from the Multiply Wembley Edition album, and I noticed at the very start, at the beginning, it sounded... Okay, what was that? Okay, so I was listening to Touch and Go from the Wembley Edition of Multiply album. I noticed at the very start, the beat sounds exactly like Runaway from Multiply, but sped up. Is this just me realising this late, or am I onto something? Okay, so no one's commented. It actually does sound a bit like... Yeah, I do agree. It is a weird coincidence. Maybe Ed might have sampled Runaway in Touch and Go. Who knows? That would be crazy. Maybe Ed might have sampled Runaway in Touch and Go. The February 9th show. Found this at the thrift store. That is crazy that he found that at a thrift store in Australia. Nice one. Finally able to come. Finally, I love that wall. Yes, love that so much. Yeah, let's upvote everyone. Upvote, upvote, upvote. Upvote, upvote. We're upvoting everything because why not? Thinking out loud lyrics. Pretty much. Let me see this. Ed Sheeran foundation colours. What if the colours in the website are the colours used for the next series? Purple, pink, light. Okay, that's a crazy theory. Purple, pink. We've never had a purple or pink album before. Light blue, we've got divide. Orange, yellow. Subtract some plus. Maybe I could kind of do a mixture of yellow and... Ooh, okay, see what this person means. What's the name on Reddit? Sea Tide 01. Oh yes, I could potentially see that maybe as the rewind colours, but play pink, purple, or maybe that as play. I don't know. But yeah, it's so amazing what Ed's doing for the entirety of the UK, just doing music, with his foundation. The Ed Sheeran Foundation, yes, love it so much. I think that is it in this new subreddit video. And yeah, check out the Ed Sheeran subreddit. It used to be more active, but it's still active. And yeah, and if you guys enjoy this video, it's a bit different this video. Yeah, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in another video. Peace.